on a cool summer day. The Coho ferry sounds off in the distance. The propellers of the seaplane signal their departure. And people walk around checking out the arts and food and the many bobbing boats. Okay, so if you're from Victoria or you visited Victoria's Inner Harbor, you've probably seen this boat. They take passengers out and give them, the sights and sounds of the surrounding waters. But this boat is more than that. It's made of Victoria's past.
I took over another man's project. He'd fallen into a rum bottle. I was going to build a boat, had hurt myself in a motorcycle accident, thought this was a head start. Traded my 68 Chevy station wagon for the unfinished project, hauled it away.
This is Len Pearson, the captain of the Thane, a boat he built from 1972 to 1975. Pearson found the hull under a fruit tree. His story resembles one of a well-known sailor.
Turns out that this was originally a copy of the Spray, which was Joshua Slocum's boat that he'd found under a fruit tree in Boston and sailed around the world.
Joshua Slocum was a Canadian-born American adventurer who became the first man to sail single-handedly around the world on his boat, the Spray.
He was a good friend of Teddy Roosevelt. So, he wasn't just a shoddy nobody.
While Pearson hasn't exactly sailed around the world, he knows a thing or two about boats, especially wooden boats.
There's probably hundreds of metal and fiberglass sprays in the world. There's probably less than a dozen wooden sprays, and we all know each other. It's sort of a small clique.
The Thane is built with materials from buildings that no longer exist in Victoria.
All the old working harbour, most of it got thrown away as we became the harbour we are today. But while the bulldozers were pushing down the buildings, I was right in the midst of it, pulling out bits of fine wood.
He's even got pieces of some famous Victorian buildings.
Bits from the Empress, bits from the what's now the Milestones, and many old homes that were, beautiful old Victorian homes, or Edwardian even homes, or I'm not even sure, old stuff.
Take this table, for example. It's ash wood from World War II ships.
This was Jarrah from Western Australia originally.
The former schoolteacher points out this wood is rare. While he got a lot of it for almost nothing, today this wood is worth a lot of money.
This is yew wood. I had a big plank of yew wood. It grows here. It's one of the hardest woods we have on the West Coast. And the rest of it, the decking, is fir flooring.
Almost everything on this boat has a story, from blocks handcrafted by Pearson to buckets that catch tourists' eyes to the sink in the bathroom made of mahogany. There is just something about history that fascinates me. And when there's a boat like this, which has a story to tell, well, that's just an added bonus. From Victoria's Inner Harbor, I'm Sucheta for The Daily. It's a good boat.